Hello there. This is Ronnie Ordoña, trader, coach, and founder of Smart Trade PH. Is investing in the stock market a form of gambling? Well, let me assure you it is not. This issue, however, bothers some people, and I would like to say that I understand why. We wouldn't want to gamble away our hard-earned money. So if investing in the stock market were gambling, we would rather put our money in a bank, right? Now, let me explain in this presentation why investing in the stock market is not gambling. Happy viewing! Okay, so that is the big question. Is investing a form of gambling? Well, some people think it is, and that is really a misconception. Investing is not gambling. To clarify the issue, let us first find out what makes some people mistake investing for gambling. First, both investors and gamblers put their bets on events happening, stock prices rising for investors, and a particular number coming up or is picked in the case of gamblers. Second, both take chances. The outcome of both investing and gambling cannot be ascertained 100%, so they take chances at winning. And third, both take risks, the risk of losing the money that they bet. So those are the similarities between investors and gamblers. The big difference between them is edge. Another name for edge is advantage. Investors enjoy an edge or advantage in making money. Gamblers don't have that edge because gamblers play games, the outcome of which is random. Investors, on the other hand, have a way of increasing their chance of winning. Investing is actually biased towards winning. Let's have more details about the random chances in gambling. The results of a card game, a roulette, or a slot machine, by design are generated at random. This means every result in a randomized game has an equal chance of being chosen. For example, when you bet on a 6 when a die is rolled, that number 6 has an equal chance of coming up as the other 5 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. There is no technique for picking a winning number, except by making the die loaded, and which is of course not allowed. It is also like flipping a fair coin. Whether a head or a tail comes up in a flip is random. There is no way you can analyze the game and say one is more likely to come up than the other. It is purely a guessing game. This is how the games are played in the casinos. If gamblers do not have the edge, the casinos have it. This is because they make the rules of the games and have given themselves an edge of about 1 to 5% in all the games. This is how the casinos make money in a business that seems to have random results. For the gamblers, the result is random. But for the house, it is not because it has the edge. It has an advantage over the gamblers, fittingly described in the picture as a minuscule wrestler against a sumo. Gamblers do win some of the times due to the randomness of the games, but playing them long term will allow the edge of the house to manifest and make the house, not the gamblers, winners in the long run. Some professional gamblers engage in card counting. This is a statistical technique for acquiring edge. This is the only way gamblers can acquire an edge in a card game, but card counting is not allowed in casinos. So those who defy this prohibition are dealt with by the casino management, sometimes in a violent manner. In the movie 21, starring Jim Sturgess and Kevin Spacey, card counting and its violent result was the central theme of the story. If you have not seen the movie yet, I hope you get to see it. It is entertaining and has some lessons on probabilities. The knowledge of probabilities can be handy in the stock market. Now, in the next slide, we will see how investing in the stock market is biased towards making investors win. Unlike the gamblers, investors have the edge. This is because the companies that investors invest in are part of an economy that is planned and supported to grow. The bigger part of the budget and other resources of a country are utilized for improving its economic condition. And as the economy grows, businesses grow too. This growth, from years back to the present, is reflected in the rising indices of the stock market around the world. Shown are sample indices from the Philippine stock market, the US Dow Jones, the Japanese Nikkei, the Australian ASX, and the London FTSE. The chart is telling us that by investing in the stock market, your money is likely to grow. You just need to give it enough time. The stock market index is one of the barometers of the economic condition of a country. In this chart, I showed you only the beginning and the present value of the indices. I did not show anymore the values in between, or those that would have shown the up and down movement of the indices. This is just to simplify my presentation since my objective is merely to show growth. However, for the Philippine Index, here is the more detailed chart. Please note that the upward bias of the price movement is obvious. Although there were years when prices went down, they always recovered. Also, those years have provided investors the opportunities to buy stocks at lower prices. Within this period of 32 years, from 1986 to early 2018, the Philippine Index grew by leaps and bounds. Not bad profit for those who have invested early in our country. The second reason for the bias of winning in the stock market is investors have various tools based on science to determine their chance of success. These include income statements, market analysis, economic analysis, technical analysis, even crowd psychology, financial analysis, business plan, etc., etc. All these tools give investors a way of judging if the company that they will invest in is likely to grow or not. So this is why investors are more likely to win in the stock market than gamblers in the casinos. So I hope you are convinced investing is no gambling. However, making money in the stock market requires preparation. Therefore, I invite you to check out my other videos in my website to learn more about investing in the stock market. The stock market is a great source of second income. So that's it, friends. Thank you very much for watching this video. To learn more about trading and investing, I invite you to visit my website and check out the other videos. You can make trading a second source of income. Also, investing is good for the economy of our country because the more money there is in the stock market, the more funds will be made available for the expansion of local companies, and that will create more jobs. Thank you once again, and may God bless us all.